Everyone, welcome to the Cycle Frontier patch 2.2.0. Yes, and they actually released a lot of weapon changes and gear changes. It's completely insane. So we're going to go ahead and skip over the regular changes and the bug fixes and all that stuff, and we're just going to go straight to talking about these crazy changes. So the armor and penetration now increases linearly +5 per tier. So what that means is literally green armor, blue armor is +5, and from blue armor to purple armor is +5, and yada yada yada. It also seems that the damage mitigation formula is also changed, so meaning lower tier weapons are going to be less effective against higher tier armors. For example, let's go ahead and go over those damage mitigation changes. So if there's a 5-point difference, meaning if there's a 5-point difference in penetration versus the armor, then there is a 13% damage reduction or amplification. Same with 10-point difference, there's a 23% damage reduction amplification. And then for a 20-point difference, there's a 37% damage reduction in amplification, which is completely insane. They've also reduced the K-mark prices of gear that is blue and above, so that way more people can actually get those higher tier gears, whether that be actual weapons or armor. So for example, going over these reduced prices, the Lacerator went from 41k to 31k, the Maelstrom went from 22k to 17k, the ICA Guarantee went from 31k to 24k, the Phasic Lancer went from 31k to 24k, the Flechette went from 54k to 41k, the Gorgon went from 76k to 58k, the KBR Longshot went from 99k to 76k, the Shattergun went from 54k to 41k, the Advocate went from 76k to 58k, the Hammer went from 73k to 56k, the Core went from 210k wow to 161k, and the Voltaic Brute went from 149k to 114k, Kinetic Arbiter from 412 to 315, the Basilisk from 275 to 210. That is insane. That's a huge price drop for all these weapons. And then for armor, mind you, armor, Epic Helmet from 23k to 17, Exotic Helmet from 51k to 34k, Epic Shield from 46k to 39k, and Exotic from 103k to 79k. That is insane. That is a huge price reduction, meaning more people are going to be able to get a hold of those higher tier weapons and armor a lot faster. Also, speaking of weapons, it looks like weapons have also had a few changes to them, period. It looks like the K28 has increased damage from 12 to 13 and a reduced recoil by 20%. The C32 bolt action has now been put in its place with a damage reduction of 57 to 50 and a price reduction of 10 to 6,800, which makes sense because they're kind of taking it back. It looks like shotguns now have a movement reduction speed of 10% when the weapon is drawn, and I mean across the board. The Scarab has reduced fire time between bursts from 0.34 seconds to 0.26 seconds. And the Shattergun now reaches its maximum damage reduction due to distance at 20 meters instead of 30. So going to be a little less effective again, far range. The Karma 1 did have a magazine increase from 2 to 5 though, that people are going to love that. The Zeus Beam has reduced recoil by 50%. Everyone loves reductions in recoils, don't we? One of the most famous changes that I really do love is they changed it back to where you can charge your heavy melee attack while sprinting again. I can't believe they took that out in the first place, and now that they put it in, I can't wait to run into people and slash them. They've reduced the effective range of shotgun slugs, and speaking of ranges, projectile velocities have been increased to different weapons. So the pistol has +15, ARs +30%, and SMGs +20% of projectile velocity. So that is all for the weapon and gear changes. I really do hope you guys enjoy this, because I really do feel like it's going way back into closed beta 2, where armor is going to actually feel like you earned it. Like the money you put into it is the performance you're gonna get out of it, because this previous season, it was just crazy where white weapons were going around just mowing down blue armors and stuff like that. But it looks like now they're gonna balance everything back to normal, the way that I think it should be. Purple should be strong against blue armor, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be like even, you know, not even close to even, you know what I mean? Like, you should still have a chance, but I mean, come on. I mean, when you're running around white gear and you get a drop on somebody with like blue armor, or drop on somebody with purple armor, and you're able to destroy them, like that's a little bit weird. I think blue and purple should at least be able to turn around and still drop you if they have really good aim or awareness. But that's all I have to say for this update in this patch. So I really do hope you guys do enjoy your day, and go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe button, because that helps me out tremendously. And like I said in a previous video, I have been doing a lot of work to editing. I've been practicing editing. I got new editing software. So like my videos are going to be putting out very slowly, because I am actually trying to do my best to learn as much about editing on this software as I can possible, to give you guys some really cool videos. Other than that, I really do hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'm out.